Hello, and thank you for coming to learn about our project called CommuniKIDS. CommuniKIDS aims to change the way we communicate trial results in child health research. My name is Nancy Butcher, and I'm a researcher from the Hospital for Sick Children and the University of Toronto. Advancements in treatments and health outcomes for children are driven by the findings of clinical trials. Efforts in Canada are ongoing to increase family-centered clinical trial design and conduct. Yet, a critical knowledge gap remains. How do we best communicate trial results with children and their families, whose participation in these trials makes them possible in the first place? While about 90% of people in trials want to hear back about the results, this rarely happens in practice. To help address this issue, Clinical Trials Ontario recently created a generic trial results template using a multi-stakeholder approach. We hypothesize that there may be unique informational needs and preferences for receiving results from pediatric trials. The objective of this project, therefore, was to develop CommuniKIDS, a freely accessible toolkit for communicating pediatric trial results. CommuniKIDS was led by a steering committee that included pediatric trialists, methodologists, a patient partner, a family partner, and a patient engagement advisor. Beginning with an environmental scan of the literature, recommendations for communicating clinical trial results regarding timing, content, and format were identified. This helped inform initial modifications to the generic template and the structure of our 3 youth and family workshops with 5 youth and 8 parent co-advisors. Key changes that resulted from the workshops included beginning the template with a thank you section, adding an at-a-glance section to provide an overview of the trial findings, adding a section dedicated to side effects, including any long-term impacts, and concluding the template with a next step section. In addition to the template, we also developed 2 related documents for the CommuniKIDS toolkit through the workshops, including 1, a CommuniKIDS tip sheet containing practical tips for how trialists can best use the template and share trial results, and 2, a populated example featuring a completed pediatric migraine trial. Using the feedback gathered from the workshops, a graphic designer then updated the CommuniKIDS materials to a family-friendly design and ensured accessibility standards were met. We also obtained feedback from 27 pediatric researchers and ethics boards members via an online survey. Feedback was quite positive. For example, the majority of trialists indicated that they were likely to use the template. We concluded through the co-development process that it was becoming evident that a trial results communication template, such as CommuniKIDS, is needed for sharing trial results back to families and youth participants. CommuniKIDS, an innovative and freely available knowledge translation tool, can now help to fill that gap. Thank you.